derrotar Mario. Esse arrombado. Caralho, você odeia o Ramsés, velho? Ou é o cara que o Ramsés tá reagindo ali? Eu não sei nem quem que é, mano.
Hello and welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2026 pre-show. I'm Kyle Bossman, and as you can see in the corner of your screen, we are less than a half hour away from the start of the main show. Now, pre-shows do typically exist just to pump up an audience before the real show starts, which, by the way, will have Final Fantasy VII Revelation. It will have songs of the past, the new Witcher 3 expansion, but the Gamescom Opening Night Live pre-show is special because it's stuffed with its own trailers and premieres. Enough that I'm saying it's basically a real show of its own. So, yes, please do be excited for the main show, Opening Night Live, coming in less than a half hour. But for now, here's a brand new game announcement.
Welcome, loyal viewers, to the Emperor's 99th Intergalactic Gauntlet.
Se eu nem sei se já
The
fizeram.
weapons are locked and loaded. The arenas are hot, hot, hot. And for one lucky team, the Emperor's prize awaits!
Acho que eu já vi o SMzinho jogando um jogo desse aí, velho, de minhoquinha assim. Que era meio que um contra o outro, assim.
You don't actually have a choice, but maybe these highlights will change your mind.
É isso mesmo. Só que não era nessa perspectiva 3D assim, não, era 2D.
Now get out there and fight. Our glorious Emperor will be watching.
Welcome back to the Gamescom Opening Night Live pre-show, where somehow they snuck two Worms announcements into one trailer. Got a little 2-for-1 there. We have plenty more reveals to come, and this next one is for the most linear game with a 7 in it you're gonna see all night.
Some people ask, are we nearly there yet? While others say, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And the memories you make along the way. Those people probably also say, good things come to those who wait. Whilst for others, they say, fortune favors the bold. So no matter whether you're an early bird or a night owl, a fair weather flyer or an all-terrain trawler, different people have different ways of moving through life. Maybe they're all right. Because everybody is trying to get somewhere. So whatever drives you, whatever your purpose, you are not the only one. Find your way. Train Sim World 7.
Caramba, jogão, hein?
Wow, that family was really popping off for Train Sim World.
Lembrando que esse aqui é o pré-show, velho.
And if you thought that was the wildest ride of this pre-show, it's not quite time to get off yet. Wait.
Deixa até que doideira, velho.
Congratulations.
Nossa personagem trabalha fazendo entrega. Aí o cabo fala, caralho, que tem habilidade com esse trenzinho aí, hein, velho. Quer participar lá da corrida lá, não esqueci o nome. Ela fala, bora. É pra gente se tornar o chefe do pedaço, a gente tem que derrotar os líderes lá, né?
You have the privilege of transforming these mundane patches of dirt into unforgettable thrills. Customize every setting. Hike up every price. And charm a whole new generation of guests. Just remember to keep the park running in tip-top shape, will you? So, are you up for this brand new challenge? Do you have what it takes to become the next great roller coaster tycoon? Coming soon to
Cara,
early
olhando
access.
assim, eu tenho zero interesse. Só que eu não posso botar a mão pra jogar. Porque se eu jogar esses joguinhos assim de administrar, eu vou ficar entretido, velho. Então eu já evito. Tem alguns que me chamam a atenção e eu quero jogar, tá ligado? Mas tem outros que, pelo amor de Deus.
Something starts before we know. A little spark begins to glow. One look, one sign, a new way through. The world feels different next to you.
Ah, eu acho que eu tô ligado que joguinho é esse aqui.
Let it rise.
Esse aqui é um novo possível hype aí atual, né? Eu só não lembro o nome dele.
Closer than a melody. When the moment feels just right. We shift, we shine, we come alive.
Quero saber se a Nintendo vai processar também. É uma cópia do Power dessa porra aqui, velho. O Power copiou o Pokémon e esse copiou o Power.
Than a melody. When the moment feels just right. We shift, we shine, we come alive. Side by side into the flow. Every color starts to glow. No need to know where this will go.
Animo. Porra, isso aí.
This world is sick. This is not living. We all die anyway, don't we?
The goddess made me when sky and earth were one. She gave me life undying. How dare you steal it? You were born of dust. To dust you return. So
Dark
why
Souls
do
é
you
jogo
fight
de
death?
direita, pô.
You had eternity, and you gave it up for what?
10,000 years I've sat in the dark, and I tell you this, immortality is a lie.
Are you afraid?
Better to die chasing the sun than to kneel!
Caralho, isso aqui me lembrou God of War 3 agora,
I
velho.
used to believe no one would die. Then everything changed. And I got scared. Scared that no one would remember I was even here. I want to be remembered. Not for who I was, but for who I am.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm a little upset at the moment because I was promised there would be no Bubsy in the pre-show this year, and yet there he was. How's this keep happening? But let's continue counting down to opening night
Aquele
live with
bichinho ali
more
com
wall-to-wall
interrogação, eu
trailers.
esqueci o nome
So
dele.
far, we've seen
Tinha um
high-speed
joguinho no
action.
PS2
We've
que
seen high-speed
eu nunca
trains.
consegui
We've
zerar e
seen
achava difícil pra
anime.
caralho, velho.
So obviously,
Daquela
at this
porrinha
point,
ali,
you're
daquele
wondering,
bicho.
where are the horror games? Unfortunately, we don't have any this year.
Lembrei do OG, cara. Caraca, a gente é uma véia. Tá, né? É isso aí. Com certeza
I
um
love
jogo.
brave old ladies. I think that's an underutilized character archetype. It's nice to see Perceptum carry that mantle. I'm just saying there's some grandmas who won't put up with ghosts. So it's empowering to be that kind of person. Anyway, if you've been wondering what the team behind Tinykin has been up to, you're about to immediately find out.
Calma que o nosso apresentador verdadeiro vai ser depois desse pré-show aqui, velho. Nosso querido Geoff Keighley. Caralho. Pô, retiro o que eu tava pensando. Caralho, tem que olhar que legalzinho, velho. Aí. Essa partezinha eu acho legalzinho, agora aquela parte lá do café eu não tenho não. A cônia.
Bonaparte says he brings enlightenment to the places he conquers.
I know some of these faces. Friends, comrades. Now their eyes are hollow, empty.
Peraí, isso aqui eu acho que a gente já viu em algum lugar, velho. Eu acho muito estranho esse jogo medieval, assim, perspectiva primeira pessoa, de ficar defendendo assim, viado.
William! By the saints, is that truly you?
I'm worried, William. And with those things looming, don't know what they are, but they're not human. Not anymore.
The flame, it magnifies what is strong and valuable, destroys or omits what is unnecessary.
What will this thing do to me?
Only mad monarchs turn their kingdoms to ashes.
I do not think you insane, William. But even if you were, madness may be the only sane response.
Valor mortis.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. What the hammer, what the chain, in what furnace was thy brain? Did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee?
I looked it up because I was curious. All of that was from a poem called The Tiger by William Blake, published back in 1794. Which is crazy, because that's the first year they had a Gamescom, but back then it was just a bunch of silent trailers for Hopscotch and Knucklebones. Now, another brand new game announcement.
For years, these delightful stories have sparked inspiration for innovation. But the interpretations always fell short. Thankfully, I found a way to not only save them, but to make them even better. You'll have to fully immerse yourself within them. Be courageous.
What the hell is that?
And cunning.
Does your puzzle have a stupid name too?
You'll be introduced to friends.
Yous may be ugly, but you sure can fight!
And foes.
You just won tickets to my show! Wolves in the den.
You'll need to become resourceful.
I don't know what your strategy is.
And resilient.
I also don't care.
These stories will test you. And once you've fully experienced all my interpretations, you'll be ready for me.
Oh, too good for me, are you? I'll have you know, I've been married hundreds of times to thousands of mimes.
Sometimes I like when a trailer just shows you its final boss. They just said, hey, here's this evil long-haired nerd. You gotta stop this guy. Mission accepted. Hey, welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live pre-show, where I realize there's been a lot of debuts already to keep track of. You might be looking for some help. Just to remember all these titles to add to your wish list later.
O problema é que os caras não disponibilizam link pra baixar. Tem que entrar em contato com eles, tá ligado? Aí é foda. Aí vou dar uma pesquisada de novo. Gente. A gente é um bebê e pediu. Isso aqui parece que é vídeo de IA, viado. Guerra estratégica é melhor. Nossa senhora, nunca ouvi falar.
Those were some big horses. Just a reminder, you're watching the event before the event. Opening Night Live is just minutes away, but we're about to see a trailer for another new game that nobody knows about yet. You can't Google it right now, but you can Google it 2 minutes from now. That's the magic of what we're doing here.
Tem que borrachinha do bicho, ó. Gostei da estética, mano. Nossa, jogo cake pra caralho, velho. Watch. Elta.
You know what's crazy about that trailer? The little dragon companion never talked.
Tipo, I
don't know if I've ever seen a video game before where you have a little flying dragon friend who isn't wisecracking. That was refreshing. And now we're going to take a first ever look at a game for 2-player co-op enthusiasts.
Grandpa, what was Mom like? You never talk about her much.
She was complicated.
Delivery for your special day.
Impossible. This was your mother's sigil.
What? How? Maybe we should see what's inside.
What? You're a little kid!
Can we start changing ages yet?
I suppose we should learn how it all works.
Want to change who you are? Just press a button.
Look at me! I'm a kid again!
What's all this now?
It's a treasure hunt! A birthday treasure hunt from Mom!
Or some kind of elder fraud. Where your mom was concerned, nothing was ever easy.
Is there any chance Mom could still be out there somewhere?
She's gone and she's never coming back.
I can't just ignore this, Grandpa. She was my mom.
I'm not letting you go alone. Just no more of this age twisting, okay?
We beat every Oni in hell. Time to meet an Onimusha.
Esse é o DLC aí, sei lá.
A no holds barred fight to the death. You love the sound of that too, right, Sociais? Down in the bottom of hell, there are Gemmas stronger than you can imagine.
Save this world. I won't entertain me. How about a little game?
Ah, esse aqui é o Onimusha, pô.
As for you, I suppose you'll hear about that gauntlet.
You've been working ever so hard. Alas, the time has come for the finale. I can tear you apart as many times as I like.
Cara, o Steven Universo, assim, eu nunca fui com a cara desse desenho não, mano, isso eu confesso. Já assisti algumas vezes que eu tava jogando, não era muito minha praia não. Mas como eu sou ingênuo de acreditar em música geek, depois de ver tanta música geek do Steven Universo, parece um desenho interessante, né, que merece uma segunda chance, né?
Yeah, Onimusha just shadow dropped an expansion to its demo in the middle of this pre-show. Now, I don't blame you if you're about to boot that up, but while it's downloading, we're about to hit my favorite part of the show. We're about to check out a brand new trailer for the beautiful Mariachi Legends. And then immediately after that, I got to have an interview with the game's creative director. So first, let's see this.
Assim me gusta, Pablo.
Ah, mas mesmo ficando de cara feia, a gente tem que ver, velho. Tem jeito. Advene do muchacho.
Madre Catrina siempre consigue lo que quiere, tarde o temprano.
No me hagas esperar.
Mariachi Legends.
And now's the part of the show where we are blessed with a guest joining us now, the creative director and composer of Mariachi Legends, Miguel
Sempre que você lê os comentários, eu estarei lá, era uma febre.
What is Mariachi
um vídeo no YouTube, ele tava lá, ele comentando.
Mariachi Legends is a pixel art Metroidvania, and it started with the realization that Alucard suit is like 90% of a mariachi suit already, and so we started thinking about that Mexican vampire sort of idea, and we infused it with Aztec culture and Mexican culture, and so one thing led to another. And
isso que eu achei legal no evento de ontem, velho. O pessoal ainda faz jogo pra Mega Drive,
you're excited to put into Mariachi Legends that you've never seen before in any other video game?
My mom's from this town called Mascota here in Jalisco, and it's one of those towns that's in the category of magical town or pueblo mágico. This would be the first time a pueblo mágico is ever present in a video game ever. It's very Mexican and I feel proud of.
So how does this actually play?
We mix like fast combo action with RPG. So it's like a Ninja Gaiden Castlevania sort of mix. You know, these combos allow you to get extra buffs. There's also the element of hunting for ingredients and being able to cook Mexican traditional dishes. And so that allows you to enter some boss fights ridiculously overpowered.
So when can people finally play this game?
We're finally ready to announce that the game is coming next year in April 27th.
Thank you for coming to talk with all of us.
It's my pleasure.
Now I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is we're all out of trailers for this pre-show, which means that the good news is that it's time for the top 10 reasons to be excited for Gamescom Opening Night Live 2026. Okay. Number 10, Gears of War E-Day. The E stands for emergence. but it might as well stand for
Pô, esse Gears
excited
of
for
War vai ser
Gamescom.
foda, cara.
Number
Bota
9
fé pro
reason to be
caralho.
excited for Gamescom Opening Night Live 2026. Netflix couldn't lock down the exclusivity. Number 8, Ananta. That's the game that's like
porra,
Vice
tem que
City,
ter Ananta,
but
caralho.
also anime, and also you have Spider-Man
Tem que
powers.
mostrar coisa de Ananta,
It's never
porra.
boring. Number 7. So far, the increasing price of RAM has not impacted the cost of watching trailers. Number 6. We hid the word nooblet somewhere in Jeff Keighley's script, and he hasn't found it yet. Number 5. A live performance of Guillotina from Eugenics. That's gonna be bonkers. Number 4. The Witcher 3, Songs of the Past.
The Witcher 3,
It's
isso aí já
never
tava
too
ligado.
late for DLC.
Isso aí eu vi
Number 3.
os vazamentos.
Final Fantasy VII Revelation. You know, I noticed they haven't shown a single second of Aerith gameplay yet. I think they're probably saving it for tonight. Number 2. As we helplessly trundle towards an all-digital future, manufactured traditions such as these have somehow become a rare remaining live space to share mutual enthusiasm for games. That one's not really a joke. Sometimes I just get sad about stuff. And the number 1 reason to be excited for Gamescom Opening Night Live is the pre-show is over. Oh, okay. No more waiting,
Aí o
no
pré-show
more
acabou.
anticipating from this
Finalmente, agora
point
vamos pro
forward. We'll be
GOAT, velho.
live in Cologne,
Traz nosso
Germany.
apresentador
Thanks for
favorito.
watching and enjoy the show.
Bora.
Creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley!
Pelo menos nesse evento ele não vai estar com aquela mania de botar fantoche que ele tem, né, velho?
Guten Abend! Willkommen zu Gamescom! Yes! Are you guys ready for 2 hours of video game
Pô,
news
ele
and
gosta
updates?
daqueles bichos, cara.
Well, you've come to the right place. This is Gamescom opening night live in Cologne, Germany at Messe. And the crowd this year, you guys are honestly the loudest I've ever heard you. The energy and hype is on another level. You guys are prepped and ready, and we got a lot of great stuff for you today. It feels great to be back, surrounded by over 5,000 fans at the biggest consumer video game event in the world. This week, more than 350,000 people are expected here at Gamescom, and tens of millions of more will watch live online around the world. We love you too!
Pô, eu lembro que, porra, mano, teve um jogo que foi só foi o último jogo do evento, que foi assim, o Gold, era pra ser o Gold dos jogos. Pouco tempo depois o jogo anunciou o fechamento dos servidores, que foi um fracasso. Espero que ele tenha aprendido a lição. Acho que era High Guard o nome do jogo.
Now, last year's O&L will always hold a very special place in my heart because it was actually the final show of mine that my dad was able to watch. Immediately after the show, I actually had to cancel all my meetings here at Gamescom and flew back to New York to be with my dad during his final days. And sadly, as you may know, he passed away just a few days after Gamescom last year. But from his hospital bed, he did watch last year's show, and he saw all of you, and he knew how much this stage and this community meant to me. So standing here with you tonight means more than I can really express. I know he would be proud that we are back together once again celebrating the creativity, passion, and people who make games the biggest form of entertainment in the world. So thank you for this moment, everybody.
Quero datas do lançamento.
Tonight, I carry my dad's memory with me onto this
Pô,
stage.
viado,
I am so
é um GTA de
grateful
anime,
for all
né?
of you
Vai
for
que...
welcoming me back. And Shocks as well, who will be out here in just a minute. It is no secret that video
Acho que é High
games,
Guard,
the video
velho.
game industry is changing and evolving. On one level, that's exciting, but on another, it's kind of scary. It feels like there isn't a week we don't see headlines about layoffs or studio closures. And on top of that, the larger electronic storage and memory crisis means that acquiring game hardware is more expensive than it's ever been. But in spite of all that, developers around the world are pushing forward to build new games. Big teams, small indie teams, and teams all around the world. Tonight, you're going to see projects on stage from teams in places like France, Sweden, the UK, Italy, Canada, China, Japan, Korea, and more. So what can you expect on these screens behind me? Well, how about brand new information on Final Fantasy VII Revelation, introduced by game director
Eu fiquei sabendo que fecharam o servidor, mas não sabia que tinha... É porque o jogo era focado em multiplayer, né? Se fechou o servidor, não tem mais pra jogar, né?
The Xbox console exclusive Gears of War E-Day. Tides of Annihilation.
Pô, mas quem tem o jogo instalado, mano, até hoje, dá pra eleva o preço do videogame, tá? Igual o PT que a gente tava falando aí. Quem tem a demo do PT instalado no videogame, o videogame vale mais. Porque é praticamente uma... Não chega a ser uma lost media, mas é um jogo que não tem mais pra comprar, né? Então é meio que exclusivo daqui do console.
And we also have a little fun in store for you as well, including the first ever musical performance of the music from Eugenics, the hit indie game about breeding cats earlier this year. So we got a lot of fun ahead, but let's start things off with a new game announcement no one is expecting tonight. From one of the world's most successful developers comes something completely different than its past titles. Please enjoy.
É tipo os DVD, mano, a mídia física daquele jogo fracasso da Sony também, o Hero Shooter lá deles, esqueci o nome agora. Quem tem aquele jogo lá é uma relíquia, velho. Colecionador paga caro naquela porra.
Upon the silken paths, malice took root. 10 suns rose on high. And so, as spoken of old, the weavers came forth.
Pô, tem muito cara de Souls mesmo, velho.
Spoke not the cause
of its coming. Caralho, mirou Elden Ring 2, Royal Mass. Caralho. Puta, Elden Ring, ó. Caralho, mas que porra é essa? Meu rolho não é focado em gacha, mano? Esse gacha tá diferente. Que Impact é esse aqui, porra? É. Cara, pior que um Souls mesmo, viado. Pelo menos assim, olhando parece.
Ignite the flames of rebellion.
We are not of this land. Here it is not oaths, but lies. Keep things whole.
Pelo que eu vi, tem multiplayer por isso, tá? Boa guerra pensando, todo o dinheiro que eu investi valeu a pena.
At last, ye did unveil the divine power ye had stolen. Bear the god's wrath.
Opa!
And sunder the dread notice.
Esses multiplayer tá me lembrando um pouquinho também, é Monster Hunter. Caralho!
Came ye to reweave this world, or seek ye some other end?
Xilong aí, ó. Nodos. Ó. Mano. Tem na China essa porra aí?
That was the announcement of Notice Fall from Hoyoverse, an original co-op action game in which players take on the role of a weaver and step into a world where divine authority has crumbled and order has collapsed. Players must stand as one to defeat mighty mythic beings using close coordination and sharp tactics. Looks very, very cool, and we're happy to kick off the show with that one. All right, we have a lot more to come. Now I'm very happy to welcome back a legend in the esports world, known for her work on League of Legends and Counter-Strike, and the winner of Best Esports Host at the Game Awards. Tonight, though, she's our co-host for ONL for the 3rd year in a row, and you know what? We couldn't imagine doing this show without her. Gamescom, will you please join me in giving a huge welcome to Shocks?
Wow, thank you so much, Jeff. It is such an honor to be back here at Gamescom in my favorite city, I gotta say it, Cologne, and seeing all the fans around the world. Now, I cannot wait to see everyone's reactions to what we have in store tonight. And right now, I am very happy to share with you the global announcement of a brand new title in a very well-known franchise developed by Ubisoft Paris. This is Rainbow Six Tactics.
Rainbow Six 2 aí, ó. Ah, não, velho.
This is it. These tangos are in for a surprise. Take your positions, team. Breaching!
6 on station. Let's show Carries that Rainbow's back.
Pô, essa aqui nem é tanto que eu não joguei nenhum, tá ligado?
The people behind this, I have seen them before, and they must be planning something bigger.
Send me everything you dig up on the agency bombings. There's no time to waste.
We've contacted Rainbow's former
Cara,
operators.
o último jogo com a câmera pra cima que eu joguei, assim, que eu realmente gostei pra caralho foi o Age of Empires, velho. Que é de guerra estratégica também, mas, pô, é bem gostoso, mano. Muito bom.
On the floor, now!
We've got active hostiles all around, team. Move fast and stick to cover.
I'm seeing increased activity across all channels.
Want us to put out more fires? We'll put out more fire.
World of Warcraft aí. Que eu achei até que era o Warhammer. Pô, vi aquela cinemática lá foda pra caralho. Assim, porra, tem que jogar esse bagulho. Aí vai ver um jogo isométrico.
Rainbow Six Tactics, a new turn-based tactical single-player game set in the Rainbow Six universe. Now, in Tactics, you'll lead a squad of operators on high-stakes missions around the world, combining careful planning, coordinated breaches, and tactical decision-making in every operation. Choose from a roster of 15 unique operators, each equipped with specialized gadgets, abilities, and progression paths that create new possibilities every time you deploy. Rainbow Six Tactics launches in 2027. Okay, almost 20 years ago, Gears of War helped define a generation of Xbox. Tonight, we are returning to Emergence Day, the day that changed everything. Here at Open Night Live, we have the world premiere of the campaign trailer for Gears of War E-Day, including the first look at the Locust leader behind the invasion. From the Coalition, here's Gears of War E-Day, an Xbox console exclusive, launching this October.
What the fuck are you? Scorch the city! Seize the surface! Bleed the ground walkers!
Good to see a few more Gears made it through the night. You four belong to me now. Designation?
Eu só não lembro. Esse aqui, ah tá, esse aqui eu acho que é o ID, é o que passa antes dos outros Gears of War, né?
It's a fucking war. The reports are still coming in, but whatever this is, it's happening all over the city.
Actual monsters are coming out of the ground and ripping my people apart.
And those are my Gears out there holding the line.
How do we hold a line against an enemy that can
Pô,
tunnel
pior
under?
que eu acho que muito maneiro, mano, assim, do pouco que eu vi. Assim, não só desse daqui, como dos outros jogos de Gears of War. Parece um jogo muito bom mesmo, mano.
Loss prepares us for what's ahead.
People we love die. We're the ones that keep fighting.
Principalmente porque os personagens são brucutu, né, velho? Parrutão, assim, grandão.
Come and get some, you goddamn crumbs!
There'll be no support. If you fall, we all do.
We do this together, or we die together, yeah? To the end.
Cara, o melhor marketing que tem, velho, é o boca a boca, não tem jeito. É tipo o GTA aí, ó. A Rockstar nem precisa fazer marketing. Você acha que a Rockstar gasta com marketing pra GTA, velho? Lança um trailer, o resto é o pessoal que vai comentando aí, ó.
From NetEase coming to PlayStation 5, PC, and mobile platforms. 3 years ago, it was revealed here at Gamescom.
Eu quero ver meu GTA de anime aí, ó. GTA pra pobre, esse aí, ó.
As a member of the ACD team. Tonight, we've got your first look at the city of Zhangzhou and the types of combat vehicles and minigames you can expect. And yes, news on the release date as well.
Any last wishes?
Still have a mortgage, haven't tracked down my old man yet, still gotta buy a ticket home. I still got all these memes I haven't sent out yet.
Whoa! It's a Nanta! Or it was. Let's go! We're about to make our mark at the ACD. ACD?
Did they really just go belly up?
I say you go viral first, then worry about rebuilding the ACD. Get big enough, and the old workers are sure to come back.
What's next?
Speed Master!
What, Master?
Master, you're so awesome.
Yeet Master?
Yeet Master.
Who the hell came up with that name?
Yeet Master. You're nothing more than a bad seed who slipped out of a nowhere town.
Enjoy the party, my friend.
This is not yours to take.
Infelizmente não vai ter no dia. Eu acho. Acho não, com certeza.
What's going on?
Just you wait.
Cara, eu não sei se é uma impressão minha, eu acho que esse jogo não vai ser pago não, velho.
Wait, I'm back home.
Mas eu posso estar viajando legal.
Traffic this hour, will there?
This is Chongshao.
Take me with you to sniff out some martial arts
Não vai ser não, né?
weapons.
You've been reading too many fantasy novels.
What you seek is inside.
Eu acho que o que vai vender deve ser cosmético dentro do jogo aí.
Can you take it?
You bet. I've dragged entire subway.
Okay then.
Mano, esse jogo parece ter muita coisa, velho. É irreal esse jogo aí. Quero ver se vai ter esse tudo de conteúdo mesmo. Pô, finalmente uma data, velho. Janeiro.
Why is everyone running off? Am I really that annoying?
De janeiro. Free to play, olha lá, ó.
Awesome, there you have it. Ananta comes out on January 15th, 2027. Now, we have so much more Gamescom Opening Night Live coming your way, including a new look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. But, yeah, I know you're
mano, o personagem ele é cópia do Homem-Aranha
here
também, as habilidades dele. Tem como você ficar jogando umas teias pretas de prédio em prédio.
Burn in the UK.
Esse jogo não é uma chupinhação de outros jogos, tá ligado? Deve tá cheio de referência aí. Vocês pegaram do Yanti que eu não peguei, tá ligado? É cheio de referência, porra. Isso aí é o Silent Hill Downfall. Isso aí é pro Jonathan. Jonathan que... viciado em Silent Hill.
What I just saw in that footage, you said we could put things right. That this town would listen to me.
But it's the right thing to do here, not just for them, but for the whole town.
Then you know what you have to do. But be careful. They're all so angry.
Caralho, isso é meio Guerra dos Mundos, né, não é? Não, nevoeiro, velho. Nevoeiro, porra. Downfall. Downfall. A Plague Tale. Eu joguei o 1, zerei o 1 recentemente. A Plague Tale Innocence.
I have to leave this island.
Esse aqui se passa antes dos dois jogos, né? Esse jogo vazou também, se não me engano. Na internet aí. Gameplay dele.
The price we paid. It's more than I ever imagined.
I can't do this anymore.
Essa nossa. Caralho, tá um trailer atrás do outro, velho. Dá nem tempo o pessoal pra aplaudir ali. Não. É um dos relevantes, né? Não é o principal, não. O principal evento de game é o The Game Awards, né, velho? Não tem jeito.
Well, my name is gone, but the waves will drive me on. My luck runs strong, where the wild winds bear me on. To choose to gamble.
Batalha de turno aí, ó. Tem pé 8, eu acho. Batalha naval.
Our strength failed us. You failed us.
Você não curte batalha de turno, não, Dano?
If only I. You've surmounted countless trials to reach this summit.
This time, you will surely break the cycle.
You'll struggle, but you'll turn back.
Batalha de turno eu sou indiferente, velho. Depende do jogo.
If I do their dirty work for them, I'd better get what I'm owed.
Que isso, cara? Tem os Persona aí, ó.
Even if the end is written,
I
will walk the full length of this path.
Final Fantasy.
That was Crimson Desert, released nearly 6 months ago, and the developers at Pearl Abyss just keep adding more and more content, including new cutscenes and story moments too. All right, next let's step into the world of Tides of Annihilation, the upcoming fantasy action-adventure game by Chinese studio Eclipse Glow Games. Set in modern-day London and mythical Avalon, you play Gwendolyn, the lone survival of an otherworldly invasion who can summon spectral forms of the Knights of the Round Table. Tonight, we've got a brand new trailer which reveals the new voice of Gwendolyn, Angela Sant'Albano, who recently played Grace Ashcroft in Resident Evil Requiem.
You have decided.
Tell me the truth.
Eu joguei jogo de turno, muito jogo de navegador, tá ligado?
The fog has devoured your home. And now
O DD Tank é de turno, velho.
Avalon apart. Arthur was the only one who could control the fog.
Legend Online.
Until you.
Until me.
E de turno nessa perspectiva assim, tá ligado? Eu joguei foi aquele da Mihoyo lá, o Conquest Array.
London, you must harness the fog. Use it to command your spectral knights.
Guinevere. Teach me.
Caralho, pessoal, meu frame rate ali, PC não tancou. O jogo parece legal, velho. A otimização deve estar onde? Tá, editor.
Beautiful, and if you're interested in wish listing and learning more about any and all of the games featured at ONL, make sure to check out the Gamescom Steam page. And if you're anything like me, I'm sure you have tons on your wish list and in your cart, but a few more can't hurt, right? The Steam page is available now and being updated throughout the show as the titles are announced. And now to introduce our next game trailer from Turin, Italy, founder and creative director of Unrelated Games, Alessandro Durando.
Thanks, Chucks, and ciao Gamescom. There is a question at the heart of Love Song. What do we leave behind and for whom? Well, you can be sure anyone will ever find it.
Oxi.
I didn't have an answer when I started,
Caralho.
and I still don't have one. And I genuinely never expect to be here on this stage. So thank you, Jeff and Gamescom, for this incredible opportunity. Just being here already means more than I can put into words. Love Song will take you on a journey through the forgotten echoes of past humanities, where sound is the only language left. You will uncover traces of memory, left in stone and sound, building a bridge between what was and what may still come. Here is Love Song.
Segura tá precisando mesmo, velho. Essa dor de cabeça aí, tá achando que ele vai morrer logo. Isso aí é jogo conceito, velho.
What a beautiful and artistic game made right here in Europe. Thank you, Alessandro, for joining us. One of my favorite moments from last year's TGAs was the announcement of Mega Man's long-awaited return with Mega Man Dual Override from Capcom. Tonight, we've got an exclusive glimpse of new gameplay, along with the introduction of a new character who plans to foil Mega Man's plan to save the world.
Mega Man?
Take a look.
Cara, Mega Man novo? Cara, sei lá, mano. É legal, mas... Mega Man eu gosto daquela estética 8 bits, tá ligado? Que não era antigamente, 16 bits, sei lá. Era pixelado, tá ligado? Abriu a mão. Tirou o Mega Man. Oi.
Little something extra. All right, now let's talk about another legendary gaming hero, one without limbs, Rayman, who's celebrating his 30th anniversary this year. Rayman Legends Retold builds on the charm of the original 2013 game, now brought to life with stunning 3D visuals, new story content, and an all-new 6th realm to explore, plus fully voiced cinematics. Players join Rayman and friends on a new adventure to restore peace to the Glade of Realms. There are 4 all-new musical stages, like MC Hammer's You Can't Touch This, and tonight we have your first look and listen to another musical stage.
Macarena, velho.
October 1st, Rayman will be at the Ubisoft booth this week here at Gamescom, and that's what makes this show so great, is that many of tonight's games will be playable to fans who are joining us live in person here in Germany all weekend long. Still to come at ONL, the worldwide reveal of The Witcher 3's new expansion, Final Fantasy VII Revelation, and a performance of the music of Mugenics for the first time anywhere. It's time for our next announcement. The developers gave us a phrase to introduce this new IP, but none of the words apparently can be said on stage. So I guess let's just watch a trailer.
Olha que boneca brincuda, velho. atualização de gráfico do PG, né? Pô, tá o capacete parecido com o PG mesmo. Oxê, é pro BG mesmo, viado.
Explore
Que porra é essa, velho?
strange worlds.
É modo novo de jogo? Não é essa.
And build your dream home together. You've changed, but that's okay. Once human, jump in today.
É, agora o BG tá mais frenético, agora vai deixar de ser jogo lento, agora vai ficar bom. Pô, o Control 1 tava baratinho aí na Steam, velho, estava R$9. O marketing desse jogo tá lá no talo, velho. Pô, não vai aguentar segurar não, vai ainda mais pro evento vai ter em média de 2 horas e já volto.
There's a grain of truth to old legends.
Your eyes.
A Brakia, 7 feet tall, fangs long as snakes.
A winged beast. Can it be a demon from the depths of hell itself?
Oh God. No, no, please, no.
I gave you a blessing. I hope you enjoy my gift.
None of us has any love for the Brakiri. But this one, he's different. The sun didn't take him.
Night after night. Day after day. I will strike him down.
Your every move sends a ripple. Your every word echoes far. Your every step leads to crossroads. All that remains is for you to choose.
Fui mijar, velho.
Help me, please. So sorry. No, no. Very well then.
Ah, esse jogo aí, velho, tô ligado. Ele já apareceu em outros eventos também.
Gamescom opening night live. Now, I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan, so I'm very happy to share this world premiere of this next game with you. The gameplay of the forthcoming strategy game, Game of Thrones: War for Westeros, from Australia's
Pô, vou meter
Playside
Game of
Studios.
Thrones um dia aqui, velho. Quero conhecer mais desse
The Iron
universo.
Throne stands empty.
The Stark, an honor. Come on, man.
Poxa, viado. O banheiro é aqui do lado. Saí da porta do meu quarto aqui, já praticamente tô na frente do banheiro. Valeu, os livros já estão completos já, é. E uma das opiniões que eu vi do final da série ter sido ruim é porque o livro ainda não tinha final, né? Eles tiveram que inventar um final.
Game of Thrones.
Essa é aquela bosta.
For Westeros.
Yeah. How awesome did that dragon look? You know, I can't wait for this one. So with that now, it is time for a new game announcement from Airship Syndicate, makers of Darksiders Genesis. This is a new self-funded and published indie title where you escape from a failing orbital prison in this gritty sci-fi isometric action thriller. This is Dust Origins.
Pô, mas a série deve ser boa. Primeiro assim, até a temporada final era... Só ouvi a opinião de que era Absolute cinema, velho. Aí a última temporada, aí o pessoal... Porra, fechou com chave de bosta. Origins. Curti.
A new age begins, but the old shadows...
Searching for a pulse. Initializing reality. Loading a 233,000 square meter grid.
E aí, de Portal 3, ó.
1,600 exhibitors. Unlocking more than 1,000 worlds. Global data streams active. Challenging community energy worldwide. Breaking the barrier between screen and reality. Heartbeat restored. Synchronization complete. You are no longer playing. You are logged in.
A Steam odeia o número 3, velho. A franquia dela acaba no 2.
Welcome to the heart of gaming. Welcome to Gamescom.
Welcome indeed, that's right. Gamescom has officially started now. Let's go. And now we turn to Exodus, a cinematic single-player action RPG from Wizards of the Coast, set in a new, far-future sci-fi universe. In Exodus, you rise from salvager to traveler, discover new worlds ravaged by the effects of time, and search for the key to humanity's survival across the most dangerous reaches of space.
É por aí.
Along the way, you assemble a crew of sharp-edged specialists. Soldiers, smugglers, mercs, scholars, and awakened animals whose skills and chemistry shape every fight and decision. Tonight, it's time to get a deeper look at Salt, an awakened octopus and mercenary who joins your team. Get a glimpse into who she is, where she comes from, and why she's along for the adventure.
Let's protect our defense!
Caralho. Oxi, agora que eu percebi que é um povo que tá controlando os robôs.
Yes.
Figured we could talk, since you're part of the team now.
Why?
Want to understand how you see things, how you operate.
I hunt. You pay. This is agreed.
Well, that answers that.
Cara, eu tô de saco cheio de jogo futurista assim, velho. Caralho, pra mim isso aí já é cota totalmente. Pelo amor de Deus.
Local to Persepolis?
Tudo genérico, tudo
from somewhere else.
se encheu de genérico.
Salt.
É jogo, igual jogo de samurai, com temática do Japão, lá oriental. Também, pô, coisa igual também.
You accepted a permanent position with the human team.
O negócio que eu achei maneiro foi aquele jogo do outro evento lá. Do outro evento não, que eu botei pra gente reagir em live aqui, aquele lá com os bichos chinês lá, que eu achei maneiro pra caralho. O Black Myth.
I will join, but I will be paid after, even if Leiden is in danger.
Esqueci o sobrenome do jogo.
From your planet?
Black Myth Zong Kui, alguma coisa assim.
I miss ocean, safety, home.
Esse bicho aí tá parecendo o vilão do filme do Thor. O primeirão lá. Exodos? Acho que a gente já viu essa porra.
Time is our great enemy.
Eu acho que a gente não viu não. Eu não lembro dos povos.
But we must always have hope.
There we have it, the long-awaited release date for Exodus. It is coming in April, as you saw, of 2027. Now to give us an exclusive extended first look at the gameplay for the upcoming Warlock Dungeons & Dragons from Wizards of the Coast and Invoke in Montreal, Canada, please welcome the TGA award-winning star of Resident Evil Village, the incredible Maggie Robertson.
Ah, aquela moça lá. Ela faz a voz da...
Thank you, Jeff, and good evening, everyone. I am so excited to be here.
Da Dimitrescu, né?
Yeah! All right. Every warlock's journey begins with a pact. For Katri, a seasoned warrior on a personal quest, that pact is made with Tasha, an ancient witch queen and the patron I have the pleasure of playing. Tasha grants her access to forbidden magic, but power always comes at a cost. Tonight, we're revealing gameplay for the first time, showing how Katri wields magic as she explores the world of Darkon. This is Warlock. Let's take a look.
Have your deepest desires come true? Not the one that matters. Can you not do more? More? You still think this is your quest? I have seen your heart's desire. Dark and defiant.
E tem os lábios carnudos, ó.
And mine. You and I through the Warlock's eye. Raw magic serves us both. Open your eye and see what I see, Warlock. Find raw magic.
Pô, vendo duas mulheres assim conversando nesse jogo me cheira já a lactação, velho. Acho que é besteira.
What exactly is your interest here? Or is it your patron's interest that guides us?
My curiosity is my own. Do you believe in letting buried things lie?
In my experience, buried things do not lie for long. We are getting closer.
Yes. Closer to what? Scared, watch out.
I see it.
Absolutely not. Merely digging deep. You're getting closer, Warlock.
What is it you see?
Raw magic. A means to an end.
Caralho, vai fazer poção ao vivo aí na hora, ó. Deixa eu ver.
We're not fleeing from this one.
Not an option yet. What I need is here.
Vou mentir não, vai. A gameplay desse jogo tá sendo chata pra caralho. Ué. O pessoal fala que God of War é filminho, isso aqui então. Ah, um boss. Agora deve ser interessante, vamos ver. É, o boss tem um pouco mais de mecânica. Falei cedo demais. Meu Deus do céu, mano. Assim, o jogo tá bonito, mas porra. Eu queria apertar botão, né, velho? Caralho. É mago, né, velho? Tinha que ser mago. Mago é assim mesmo, velho. Mago é chato, velho. Tem que ser guerreiro, velho.
With flying carpets, colossal bosses, and more. It comes from the new NBC Game Studio, which is debuting this game on the Gamescom.
Bruxo, alquimista.
Here's 1001 Threads of Mizan.
Mágico.
Come close, and I will tell you a tale of two worlds at war. set ablaze by a smokeless
Feiticeiro.
flame and fueled
Tudo
by
na
those
laia.
called to fight. Whispers on the desert wind come from those who are unseen. The Jinn. Once the children of Earth and the Jinn flourished, united until betrayal split their worlds apart. Now the veil is thinning. Two worlds collide as they wage a war of vengeance. Yet, many stories remain untold. To avoid destruction, we have but one hope. So listen, heed my words. This story begins with you.
Eita, é o conto de 1001 Noites, né?
I'll leave it to you to make the dead speak. Nothing and no one will keep me from the truth. Not even the purists.
Esse deve ser o jogo single player da Mihoyo, né? Não, né? Não tinha um jogo da Mihoyo aí de single player que a gente viu uma vez em algum evento? Eu nunca mais ouvi falar. Tem que ser só personagem feminina, velho, pra vender
Any leads?
E nem é um jogo de vender skin, eu acho.
It's just as you surmised. The final clue is in that cursed place. If greed comes at a cost, what price
Aquela gameplay ali foi meio bunda, hein, velho? Valeu. Já daria uma chance, mas... Até chinês.
All right, welcome back to ONL, and next we're turning to the legendary Metro series and a very special developer, 4A Games, based in Ukraine. Game developers have to build games in all sorts of conditions, but for 4A, the development of 2039 has truly been a challenge to build art in the midst of a real war. To tell us more about their incredible story and journey of perseverance to create Metro 2039, please join me in welcoming to the ONL stage John Block and Pavel Umer from 4A Games.
Hello, Gamescom. Wow, so many cool announcements already. And we are really proud to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
Eu tô tentando usar o servidor de São Paulo, mas tá caindo do mesmo jeito. Vou testar outro servidor.
And I'm Pavel Ulmer, co-creative director and audio lead.
Achei que se eu botasse São
Tonight,
Paulo ia
we are
melhorar
revealing
essa
our brand new
esquerda da live.
gameplay trailer for Metro 2039. The next
Antes ficava no
chapter set in
automático.
the Metro universe we have been exploring
Eu vou
for
testando
nearly 2
tudo.
decades. Metro has always been a story about preventing war, but now that war is at our doorstep, we have built a story about its consequences and what it takes to survive. The cost of silence, the horror of tyranny, and the price of freedom. Of course, as always, there's monsters,
Pô, eu queria jogar Metrô, mas eu tenho que saber por onde começa. Tem vários jogos, né?
About people, what they protect, what they sacrifice, and what remains of them when the world takes almost everything away. Creating a game this dark requires a lot of passion, discipline, and a development team that has had to become accustomed to working without peace or regularity.
Fallout, né?
There's enormous care for this universe and the people who believe in it. A key part of this is our own in-house 4A engine, built to fully realize the oppressive world you're about to step into. We built this game for those who have traveled through Metro before, and for those who are about to enter it for the first time. There's a lot to explore. Your support and love for this world has stayed with us through every stage of development, which was pretty rough, trust me. We cannot wait to share more tonight. And if you're lucky enough to be here at Gamescom, you can go hands-on with Metro 2039 at our booth and take a closer look on a fully wearable replica Spartan helmet that will be included in our collector's edition. Thank you. Metro 2039 is not simply a return to Metro. It is a darker, more ambitious, and deeply personal journey, one that will challenge what you know about yourself and what you're prepared to become in order to survive. So, the tunnels are waiting. The surface is calling. And tonight, we are ready to show you a bit what comes next. Welcome to Metro 2039. Slava Ukraini!
What brought you here? I'm looking for someone. I need information.
Then you've come to the wrong place. The Nova Reich spread across the station like a damn plague.
So this is Hunter's bright future. Monsters. And radiation. That's all that's left up there.
Quero jogar essa porra, mano. É tipo Fallout, né? Só que eu não sei se no caso de Fallout foi os próprios humanos que contaminaram tudo, né? Agora em Metrô eu não sei se é... Também é um mundo assim... Guerra nuclear... Ou se é alguma raça alienígena que acabou com o mundo, não sei.
This is Hunter, the leader of the Novo Reich. The enemy.
Mesma coisa também?
Destroyed.
The Spartans were wolves in helmets. But I'm something worse.
The enemy must be destroyed. Destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed.
What the fuck? I'm looking for someone. Where is she?
Metro 2039 looks great. Hats off to the team at 4A Games. Okay, now for something completely different. He's performed at the Game Awards and was on stage with us at Summer Game Fest, but now it's time for this person's first appearance on ONL.
Hey! Stop!
Tired of sneaking around just to feel good? Tired of this damn lighter? Of this rain? Of this life?
I got you.
Eat a more sizzle. More sizzle, less hassle.
Pô, comercial, viado. Pô, entramos no horário comercial,
Thank
porra.
you, Cyrus. That's perfect. Well done.
That is Dr. Cyrus Kane, the big dog, as it were. An entrepreneur and eccentric known for his diverse business ventures.
It's all loud, we can taste some flavors. Base spice with a cumin style. Too fresh with the sizzle and sparkle. No prince, who's the king right now? I'm raising it up to the max.
É o ritmo ali, ó. Pô, tem que jogar ritmo, velho. Eu lembro uma vez também que eu cheguei a jogar ritmo, mas eu fiquei perdido, velho. Eu não sabia passar de uma fase lá, não.
Man, what the fuck kind of funky music is this? These internet ass DJs.
The Dog Father now coming to Hitman. Next up, the sky is no longer the limit from NC. This is Ion 2, the sequel to Ion, a new PC MMO built around aerial combat on a massive scale. It launches October 5th this year.
Compartilhei o post de Ananta, deixei meu comentário, porque eles vão selecionar 100 fãs para poder presentear com um cartão de $30 na Amazon. Caralho, mano, eu não curto muito jogo assim não, velho. Eu não sei o que é acontecendo, velho. É tanto poder na tela, velho. Tanta partícula. Aí, não. 2 ainda. Temos nenhum.
You have no idea how beautiful America was. I believed in her promise, dreamt her dream, watched her fall. Out on the old roads, I saw her shatter into warring tribes. Survivors like your people. I know your kind. You think you'll survive and adapt. Reclaim the land. Rediscover the lost technology of the old world. Reunite her people through alliances, through faith. But when words fail, might becomes the law. Ancient powers divide this land. And their might is far beyond the likes of you. So, will you kneel as my servant? Help me restore America, or burn as my foe? At the end of all things, only one dream survives.
Caralho. A Mihoyo tá como? quebra aquilo ali, não representa a qualidade final, hein? Isso me lembrou um jogo de celular, Animal Planet. Era legal pra caralho.
Here, life unfolds at your own pace. Farm the land,
Porque hoje
cast
em
a
dia é Lost
line,
Media,
comb
né,
the
eu acho.
shores, or whip up a home-cooked meal. Enjoy slow, fulfilling days on your planet, side by side with your beloved fuzzy neighbors. Shucks, you gotta have the fuzzy neighbors, right?
Of course.
Players can pre-register now on the game's official website. Plus, the final beta test will be coming soon.
Awesome.
Yes.
But now, we are very excited to have a special musical performance at ONL. Earlier this year, Edmund McMillan and Tyler Glale's cat breed simulation game, Eugenics, got rave reviews for its gameplay and dark comedy style, and yes, its music. And tonight, we've got the first ever live performance. Please welcome Matthias Bossi, Carla Kilstead,
Cara, já é
and Jeff
4 horas,
Perlman
viado.
from Ridiculon, performing Guillotina.
Meine Damen und Herren, während dieser Live-Übertragung kamen keine echten Katzen zu Schaden.
Say you'll be mine, we'll be divine. My paws were made for you, my claws, I'll see what they can do. This kitty wants her cream. This pussy, oh, she has a little dream. Come, let me play. Don't run away. I'll have my way with you, and when I'm done, you'll say I slay. I'm coming for you tonight. I'm ready. Shut the door, turn out the light. Stop running for a minute. We can finally find infinity. Together we can win it all, this whole affair. So come on, turn around. You're so lost, but you confound me with your endless run around. It's more than I can bear. You run, but in the end, I think you like this little game of hide and seek. But when I find you, you won't even know your name. You run, but you don't mean it. You're afraid I'll be too good. In all the love you've had, you never had it like you should. Say you'll be mine, we'll be divine. My calls were made for you, my claws, I'll see what they can do. This kitty wants her cream. This pussy, oh, she has a little dream. Come run away. Come let me play. I'll have my way with you, and when I'm done, you'll say I slay. I am coming for you tonight. I'm ready. Shut the door, turn on the light. Lie down upon my table, don't get up. You won't be able. Deep tissue is not the issue, it's the needles I adore. Acupuncture at its best, you'll be defunct. You need a rest. An addict, I assure you, you'll be back for more. You run, but in your heart, you know it's destiny. I'll win. You're slowing down, you're losing steam. I'll notify your last. Can you run? But I run faster, and there's nothing you can do. 'Cause everywhere you turn up, you know who.
É a trilha sonora do jogo, eu acho. Ou será que é só um clipe musical mesmo aí? Sei lá, também.
Amazing. All right, well, that was so fun. And here's also some breaking news.
Não curti a música não, mas legal, legal.
PS5, Switch 2, and Xbox Series X and S on September 8th. Stick around for more of O&L. Right now, here's the launch trailer for Aliens Fireteam Elite 2.
Ai, meu Deus. Esse aí a gente já viu também. Acho que não é nem o Isolation, acho que é o outro lá, o multiplayer. É. O Isolation eu queria ver gameplay, velho. Do OG também. Aliens. Tem o Switch, caguei.
I once promised I would tell you everything about your mother.
Ah, esse eu acho que a gente viu também. Ou não? Vimos, porra.
She wanted to protect you from all the evils of this world, even if it meant losing herself. Everything she did, everything she sacrificed, was to spare you from the nightmare we endured. A force emanated from her, like nothing I'd seen before. Beautiful and terrifying. My greatest ally, and the start of something far worse.
アメリカは単なる場所じゃない。夢だ。バーバによって午前4時を回っても覚めない夢。
Caraca, eu quirei aí falando, ó. Oxi, caramba. Que isso aí não. Dupla.
しか生きていない小アッパどもがアニメが幼稚だと今日はじいさんが家にいて
Isso aqui é um jogo pro cara ficar com a mão no controle e outra com carinho, hein? Oxi. Que isso, cara? Ué? Jogo doido, rapaz. A broca, vamos perfurar o espaço. Show American Story. É. Esse jogo eu achei interessante, esse caminhão aí, velho.
Welcome to the biggest gaming playground in the world, where 500,000 people come together to play, connect, and celebrate across Cologne. 1,600 exhibitors. The biggest names in the gaming industry, bringing countless games for you to explore and dominate. Get set for Gamescom's unique indie area, where you're in control of the most creative and unique projects from more than 400 indie studios. And if that's not enough, don't miss Gamescom Awesome Indie Show, our show produced by IGN featuring the hottest new titles from the indie universe. Or become the hero yourself and step into the Gamescom cosplay contest, bringing cosplayers and fans together from around the globe for an unforgettable community experience. Can't make it to Gamescom in person? Visit our website, gamescom.global, and experience all program highlights via our content hub, Gamescom Now. The experts at IGN are gearing up to bring you full days of live streams straight to Twitch and YouTube. Oh, hey, Epi. Crashing the party? Jump into Gamescom Epics on our website and claim your loot. Next up, Gamescom Cares, our initiative for a safer, more sustainable, and inclusive Gamescom. Speaking of inclusive, the Gamescom City Festival is taking over the city with live music for free and all kinds of fun. Gamescom is more than a single event, it's a global family. With Gamescom Dev, Gamescom LAN, Gamescom Asia, and Gamescom Latam, we're unlocking dynamic experiences and connecting gamers worldwide. Welcome to the heart of gaming. Welcome to Gamescom.
Next up, we've got the release date trailer for Stage Tour. Built by veterans of the original rhythm music game era, this game has 90 songs, including artists like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Radiohead, Olivia Rodrigo, the Rolling Stones, and Muse. Here's a brand new look at Stage Tour.
O carreiro tá Shopee, né, velho? Cara, eu vou jogar guitarreiro, só que eu não posso gravar, né, velho? Porque as músicas são direitos autorais. Porra. Eu acho que eu vou jogar essa porra nossa. Na verdade é pra jogar em live, né? Esse aqui é feliz demais, mano. Que pariu. Eu prefiro o guitarreiro raiz. Guitarreiro da Shopee aqui tá sem futuro.
Let's go! I always wanted to be a rock star. Maybe someday. Next year, Sega's classic game, Crazy Taxi, is coming back with an all-new installment. And right now, we have the multiplayer reveal.
Caraca, aquela personagem ruda, ela tinha a cara da Van Pelt, né? Ela olha sério. Cara, assim, com todo respeito, velho, eu acho que tem jogos que o pessoal cria só pra dizer que criou um jogo, velho. Ou então é um jogo assim, vamos criar esse jogo aqui a gente tá iniciando nesse mercado, mas pra mostrar nosso talento, tá ligado? Na esperança de que eles sejam contratados por empresas maiores pra fazer jogo maior, tá ligado? Eu acho que é mais ou menos isso. Porque tem certo jogo que eu não entendo não, velho. Tipo, já é tipo assim, parece que o cara sabe que isso aqui vai ser um fracasso. E sabendo que é um fracasso eu tô fazendo. Tá ligado?
Be stopped by warriors who will not flinch in the face of the Xenia menace. You are such a warrior, relentless, fearless. You will give no quarter to your enemy.
Eu acho que é mais ou menos isso. Então, tá vendo esses jogos aqui? Então, foi eu que fiz essas animações aqui, foi eu que fiz a movimentação do personagem, foi eu que fiz as texturas, sei lá. Deve ser isso.
That's pretty awesome, huh? And right now, we are excited to share with you the debut game from Octopus Panic, a 7-person independent studio founded by veterans of the Halo and Battlefield franchises. It's a new co-op action game that launches later this year. Let's check it out.
Da hora seria time forte dos 3, né?
All right, Grab Hounds, welcome to the other side of the galaxy. Welcome to your first shift.
All right, let's get this done.
Remember, every resource gets us one step closer to home. Woohoo! New research options just opened up. Some might even help. Watch out for the wildlife. Try not to die.
Let's go! Uh-oh. Later!
Okay, this is becoming a problem.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Did I just bark at ONL? Yes, I did. That looks awesome! And this next title we're about to see comes from a studio known for creating world-class city building and management games. With this one, they're bringing that expertise and passion into an entirely new setting, inviting players to build a city where everything just clicks.
O Lego aí, ó. Pô, eu tenho que jogar Lego, cara. Porra. Pega um Lego, como fala? Lego Batman, que era muito foda, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, os antigão lá, pô. Caralho, foi.
Forward into the next shift and a brand new line of work. Into the places no one else touches. And into the future of dirty work done right.
Pô, pior que eu olhei as roupas assim, quase que eu pensei que olhar pra company futurista, velho.
The first and only crew built to punch into the hottest zones. take on the toughest jobs and stay longer when the work isn't
Pô,
done.
Batman Lego, velho. O jogo era muito bom, mano.
Built with the firepower to clean up the alien mess and the grit to see the job through to the end of the shift. They'll keep the lights on for one more day.
Ninjago, verdade. Pô, acho que passava no Disney aqui também.
The toughest crew on the contract. The last ones to leave the work site. The only crew that gets paid for doing what others won't. This is Exterminats. Punch in, clean up, get paid.
In the arena, glory is witnessed. But in the world, it is taken.
Caralho, velho. Pô, curti. Me lembrou um pouco de Diablo agora, piada. É. Play. Jogarem ali.
I will take what I'm owed.
Ah, tô ligado, velho. Caralho, mano. Eu já vi esse jogo maratonando na minha Steam várias vezes, velho, mas nunca dei bola, velho. Agora eu acho que vou ter que prestar atenção.
On December 11th from Grinding Gear Games. And next we have some exciting news. The reveal of a classic remake. It's a turn-based strategy game that was first released in 1999. Now beautifully reborn in 3D and faithfully modernized. It is time to journey back to Erathia. Oh my gosh. Command mighty heroes, build spectacular towns, and lead fantastic armies into epic tactical battles once again. Ubisoft presents Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Remake.
The great king of Erathia is dead. And the enemies of the kingdom are scrambling to feed on its remains.
Erathia must not fall to its enemies! Let us
Então,
repay
com certeza não conheço. Não conheço não, velho.
The realm strains under a gathering storm. Heroes will rise. Kingdoms will fall. Erathia cannot escape its fate.
With that, now let's talk about Gamescom Cares, our platform at Gamescom dedicated to projects that give back. This year, we're putting the following topic in the spotlight: the unique power of the games community to be a force for good and drive real change. Please join me in welcoming a special guest who knows this firsthand, co-owner and business director, Ashley Farkas of Games Done Quick. Welcome to Gamescom ONL. So, tell us about Games Done Quick.
Yeah, thanks, Shocks. So, Games Done Quick is all about playing games as fast as possible for a good cause. At every event, we bring together speedrunners from all around the world to showcase incredible runs and raise millions for charity. We are thrilled to bring our live event to Europe for the first time right here at Gamescom. Every donation and sponsorship from the community and our partners goes directly to Gaming for Democracy, an initiative that supports social engagement and democratic values through gaming culture.
That's incredible. And since 2010, Games Done Quick has raised over $60 million for charity, right? Absolutely amazing. What a great example of how gaming can give back. Ashley, why do you think it is that the gaming community has such a special power to be a force for good and drive change?
So I think games create a space where people show up as their authentic selves, and they connect with others who share those same passions. That sense of community and shared purpose is the foundation for everything. This empowers the community and helps players advocate for great projects like supporting democratic values, healthcare, and global humanitarian aid.
I can't agree with you more, but how can this special power be used even more in the future so that we feel empowered to speak up for what's right?
Yeah, we believe that the gaming community should recognize just how powerful it already is. Organizations like the United Nations already do, and as organizers, it's our responsibility to create meaningful opportunities through community fundraising, local events, or creator collaborations. We're always looking for new ways to connect gaming with causes that matter, and our goal is turning our passion into change that lasts beyond the games we play.
That's a great point. And of course, I have to ask, are there any more examples right here at Gamescom?
Absolutely. There are so many for everyone to see and participate in this week, from charity streams like Loot for the World to life-saving initiatives and the Gamescom Forest, just to name a few. Gamescom is bringing gaming communities together to create a real-world difference.
You're so right, Ashley. There's also Greenpeace, Life Lolly, Deutsche Stammzellspenderdatei, and Médecins Sans Frontières joining this community to be a force for good. Thank you so much for joining us, Ashley. I hope you have an amazing event right here at Gamescom. And of course, go check out all these great initiatives happening here at Gamescom Cares on our website.
Awesome. Thank you, Shocks and Ashley. Last year at TGA, I was very excited to debut the new title from Uppsala, Sweden-based Neon Giant. From the small team behind The Ascent, No Law is an immersive open-world FPS RPG set in the cyber grunge city of Port Desire. And tonight, it's finally time to give you a new look at the game.
You hear about this Gardner guy going after the mayors? The city won't shut up about it.
What have you heard?
Nobody sees him go in.
Cyberpunk 2 aí, ó.
Nobody sees him come out.
Good with his hands. Light on his feet.
Dynamite
with vacuum cleaners.
Uma expansão do Cyberpunk, né?
Come on, we can handle one freaking garden. He's a ghost.
Tipo, eu vi notícias que a CD Projekt que está trabalhando no Cyberpunk 2. Mas é muito cedo pra ter trailer, tá ligado? Caralho, mano. corre, né?
Stories
Explodindo
about how you
cabeça.
operate, Gardener. Are they all true?
Não vou receber punk não. É copiado pra caralho. O Projeto Zeta, mas não é. O Projeto Zeta que eu conheço não é assim não, hein? É muito melhor.
세계의 운명이 뒤바뀐 그날을. 시공간을 찍고 나타난 미지의 함선이 하늘을 덮자 전 세계가 숨을 멈췄다. 시간을 건너온 세 명의 사도들은 다가올 절망의 미래를 경고했고 그들이 건네준 인류의 희망은 거대 기업 아니마 그룹의 탐욕에 의해 변질되고 말았다. 사도의 예언대로 검은 물질과 함께 대항마 뷰에르가 강림했다. 인류의 혈관 속에 잔혹한 시한폭탄이 돌기 시작했고 나도 예외일 순 없었다.
전방 좌우 확보 클리어. 내부 상황 확보. 전전 위협 없음.
우리의 미래에 아직 구원이 남아있을까?
Tá, é jogo definitivamente.
Last year at TGA, we revealed Ontos from Frictional Games in Malmö, Sweden, the spiritual successor to Soma. The game stars the incredible Stellan Skarsgård, and now we've got your first look at gameplay as the protagonist comes across a horrific experiment where a body's consciousness has been transferred to a server of rats. It's one of the many experiments in the game, narrative puzzles where your moral choices affect the outcomes of the mission, as well as the rest of the narrative.
When I was 5 years old, I was very sick. But somehow, my dad did the impossible. Whatever that miracle was, it pushed him away from us.
Crumby, do you hear me?
Word of caution. Crombie's experiments can be active right now. Delicate stuff.
Hey! Please! I need to talk to you! That's it! My savior!
Hello?
Oh, thank the fates! Someone came!
What is this? What are you?
There are some notes on the whiteboard to guide you to it.
Ah, okay. You said...
I assure you there is no mind. Please proceed. No! No! My body! No!
What a wild trailer from Daniel Mullins up in Vancouver, Canada, creator of Inscription. That was Pony Island 2, Panda Circus, described as a voyage through time, myth, divinity, and video games. All right, now it is time for some animal combat. I guess we had a little bit before with that Gravhounds, right? A lot of animals tonight. From China-based TI Games comes Zoopunk, a 3D diesel punk action RPG starring a playable, get this, rabbit, rhino, and chipmunk.
Wow.
I know. Tonight we have the first look at Zoopunk's squad-based combat systems, including the potential fourth hero. There's another animal, Shocks, who fights with a long blade.
There's even more. That's not all. You'll also want to keep an eye out for the marmot and otter bosses, too. Witness the wild world of Zoopunk.
Ready? Let's go save the world.
No. I'm gonna smash this rotten world into pieces.
Rapaz, eu tô ficando doido. Hoje teve muito jogo furry, velho.
I've got you.
We're about to risk our lives here.
Is this the only way across?
Bratton, toss me there.
Get out of Arbiter Village!
Jurado que teve jogo furry.
Win it already. You can't even beat the rabbit.
Ah, não, é porque o jogo do gato também foi ontem, né? Hoje teve o do cachorro, os animais lá. Esse aqui. Acho que foi isso aí.
Stand united! Two arms!
Hand over the spark!
Usou panqueia. O rato sempre é o vilão. O único rato bom mesmo é o mestre Splinter lá, né?
Don't mind the faded decor, just ignore the peeling paint. This place was full of glamour, but it's faded away. Might be a little picture-upper, but it's no less quaint. Pull back the paper and you'll hear what these walls have to say.
Pera aí, ele é vilão, né? Um rato na cozinha é errado,
né? Wrapped around your neck, making it hard to breathe. But he can ease your burdens, he can be your friend. Just take his red right hand, he'll make you understand. Whisper and poison truths while he assures you there are no ghosts at the Grand. There are no ghosts at the Grand.
That was a new look at There
Pior que eu ia
Are No
falar que
Ghosts
rato
at the
por
Grand,
natureza já
a
carrega
musical
doença
horror
prejudicial pra
renovation
nós.
game from Bristol,
Mas eu lembrei que
England-based
gato
Friday,
costuma
Sunday.
ter também,
We
né?
have some big
Uma
reveals still to
doença
come,
dessa
but
aí.
first the announcement of a new game set in a vibrant world with amazing creatures. This is Roko Kingdom,
Você acha
a
que é
new
só gato?
open-world
Não
multiplayer creature collecting RPG.
Na verdade, acho que o gato ele é mais propício a pegar uma certa doença lá, velho. Se não me engano. Se bem que tem aquele cachorro, velho, lá do vídeo do biólogo Henrique sobre isso, né? Tá ligado aquele cachorro que baba pra caralho, assim, ele é meio... Ele tem umas pelancas do lado assim, baba pra caralho? Pug, acho que é Pug o nome. Eu vi o biólogo Henrique falando que detesta aquele cachorro é doença pura. Não, é Pug. eu quero um jogo de guerra antiga, velho. Guerra antiga é do caralho, mano. É defiante aí, ó. Pô, um jogo que eu queria um remake ou um novo, mano, era Medal of Honor, velho. Um novo assim. Caralho, um remake mesmo. Pô, mas agora a Activision, velho, junto com a Microsoft, é sacanagem, mano. Podia abaixar o preço dos Call of Duty antigão, mano. Lá de PS1, PS2, tá ligado? Pô, pelo amor de Deus, mano. Custar R$100 um jogo desse hoje em dia é sacanagem, mano. Que isso? Baixa o preço dessa porra aí, mano. Fortnite com foto realista. Caralho.
Okay, now I'm happy to welcome to the O&L stage a man who closed out Summer Game Fest with an epic reveal. Please join me in welcoming to the stage my good friend, the Final Fantasy VII Remake Series Director, Naoki Hamaguchi.
Ah, mano, Final Fantasy, velho. Final Fantasy já teve seu hype no momento, hoje em dia.
Hello everyone.
Também, né?
My name is Naoki Hamaguchi, and I'm the director of Final Fantasy VII Revolution. Thank you. It's great to be back at the gamescom to give you a glimpse of my team is working on. What will you see in this brand new exclusive trailer, so-called Weapons? Massive creature, the Cloud, and his team of legendary heroes will face in the final chapter of their epic journey. Final Fantasy VII Revolution will deliver an unforgettable experience in a world without boundaries, and will be available PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox XS, and PC in spring 2027. Thank you so much for all your support and excitement.
Let's move!
My fellow citizens, we are assailed on every side by the enormous meteor that looms over our heads, and by towering monstrosities termed weapons, like the one that made landfall outside Midgar. But I know that we will rise to every challenge and show heaven and earth that it is we who reign supreme.
weapons are guardians of the planet, right?
The planet sees us as another threat to her well-being, and rightfully so.
You call them planetary warriors. But I call them weapons of mass destruction.
Only one thing to do. We fight.
Pô, pra caralho, tô pesquisando a nota na Steam, eu te dei Steam dentro da Steam.
Taking down weapons, hunting materia. Way overdue for a day off.
Once we've got a future to fight for, nothing will stop us.
Ready? Aim!
We'll finish this together.
Final Fantasy VII Revelation looks truly epic, and we don't have to wait long. The game comes out next spring for all platforms at the same time. All right, we have one last game for you tonight at ONL, an update on a legendary RPG franchise that won Game of the Year at the Game Awards way back in 2015.
Caralho, filhas da puta, velho. Não tem em português brasileiro, mas tem interface e legendas em português PT, velho. Aí é foda.
Never chose to be a Witcher. Fate chose for me.
Cara, isso aqui então é mais um The Witcher que eu vou ter que comprar, né? Eu comprei o 3 com as DLC, se não me engano. Acho que eu comprei, não, na verdade, eu comprei todos com a DLC. Agora sai essa porra aqui. Tem a série, né? Só falar que a série é meu meme, né?
Once you're a Witcher, you can't just step off the path. You're one for life. There's never an ending that's not also a new beginning.
Um dos motivos é o ator pra fazer o Geralt escolhido, né? Ele quer. Geralt, sei lá.
Sweet touches us. Be not afraid.
Didn't say I was afraid.
Come, soldier. Being of beasts. Delve into darkness. And see the truth of Letton's beauty.
Garden demands blood, so we'll give it blood.
That's right. How about that? Free upgrade, free remaster. All right, well, now joining us to talk all about the Witcher 3 news, please welcome the level design lead from CD Projekt Red, Miles Toast. All right, Miles, you brought down the house with that news of the free remastered. This is definitely a surprise, and it's coming out in just a month, September 29th. to PC and consoles, including Switch 2 and even Battle.net. Lots of features in that trailer. Tell us which ones stand out the most to you.
Oh, wow. So you can tell that the team definitely poured their hearts into this one, right? And it's a huge privilege for me to stand here and represent them. Thank you for the trust, guys. Secondly, features, right? So my favorite one is the visuals. Yeah. That's new textures, updated rendering, advanced path tracing, foliage, you name it. Geralt has never looked as good, even after all those years of retirement.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, definitely combat. It's more modern, smooth and precise. We updated camera, the targeting system, added new animations. And what I like a lot, new finishers. Wow. And then last one, Witcher 3 is a full-fledged RPG, right? So we completely revamped the ability system to give players more options.
Well, it's a lot of stuff, as you saw in the trailer, only a month away. Let's move on now to Songs of the Past, which is a wild idea in and of itself, a new expansion for an 11-year-old game. What inspired you guys to build this?
Yeah, it's super cool. So we had this idea for one more story with Geralt for a while, but we couldn't quite figure out how to fit it into our busy schedules, right? Luckily, our friends from Fool's Theory came around, and they hired a bunch of old veteran Witcher 3 developers, including my mentor, Peter Jelenser. And here we are today.
Wow, well, that's so cool. Now, you mentioned, obviously, Geralt's back, but he has a new weapon, it looks like, in the trailer, sort of looks like a chain that he sort of throws out, right?
Yeah, so this is Geralt's last adventure before we pass the torch on to Ciri, and we wanted to go out with a bang. So this chain is a weapon that is new in the game, but many people, perhaps hardcore Witcher fans, will realize that this is a weapon we first showed
GTA 6
in the
permitirá ter
Witcher 1
relações sexuais entre homens,
and we will talk about
com
that and
clareza
many
de
more
detalhes,
things here at
incluindo
Gamescom, so
líquidos,
please kindly
gemidos
come
e
by our
ato em si
booth
sem censura.
or watch our red streams that will happen every day.
That's right. I know you have an extended demo that these fans will get to see at the booth. Tell us a bit about, everyone wants to know the content of the expansion, the new region, Latin. Who inhabits it? What lurks below the surface?
So Letten is a whole new, unique region that has a unique identity like the other regions in the game. It is filled with quests, new monsters, adventures and exploration, just like the things that Witcher fans love. But it's an almost uncannily idyllic place that, however, has a dark secret lurking just underneath the surface. And as it is a Witcher game, this kind of secret requires a true professional Witcher to solve.
Well, good thing we got one of those. All right, well, I imagine we can expect all the upgrades we heard about for the remastered. That will roll across all the expansions, including Songs of the Past?
Absolutely, yes.
All right, awesome. Well, I love the idea that you guys are doing this. And one last thing I wanted to ask you about. You have some news for people about the other expansions as well, right?
Yes, so this is super cool. I can say today that tonight, both of our previous expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, will be free for everyone who owns the base game. And this is a great opportunity for, yeah, right?
Just giving away all the free stuff tonight.
It's the coolest part of the job, I guess. So, and this marks a great opportunity for people who have perhaps only played the base game, right, to jump in with the improvements from the remaster update and get a whole lot of stuff for free before we ship the Songs of the Past sometime next year.
Wow. Well, I got to say, a lot of amazing Witcher news today. Thank you very much, Miles, for joining us, and we'll see you at the booth.
Thank you.
All right, Miles from CDPR. Congratulations. All right, and that is going to do it for ONL 2026, but this is just the start of Gamescom week, so stay tuned for news and updates throughout the weekend. And of course, we will see you again on December 10th, live in Los Angeles for the Game Awards 2026, where we will celebrate the best of the year, crazy year, and see what's next with a lot of brand new game announcements and surprises from the world's top game development studios. It's been another great opening night live, and before we go, of course, we got to bring out my incredible co-host tonight, Shocks. Come on back out, Shocks.
Thank you so much.
Didn't you do such a great job?
Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you so much for having me once again, and what an amazing show.
Third time's a charm. We're going to have to keep bringing it back. I hope all you guys have an amazing Gamescom.
Let's go.
All right, good night, everybody.
Bye. Thank you so much. Good night.
Bye, velho. vai. See you next time. See you. Tá aí o evento, velho. Legal, legal, assim. Foi um evento, sinceramente. Com certeza um evento